stand for the opening prayer and pledge.
Father in heaven, bless us as we gather today for this meeting. Guide our minds and hearts so we will work for the good of our community. Teach us to be generous in our outlook, courageous in the face of difficulty, and wise in our decisions. Thy will be done.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hancock County Commission will come to order this 19th day of October 2017 at 2:30 p.m. Mr. Clerk, I'll ask you to take a roll call, please.
Mr. President, all commissioners are present.
Thank you. Approval of the commission meetings minutes for October 5th, 2017.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Gentlemen, I'd take a moment. We have a visitor with us today, Bill Winklereed. Bill, if you'd like to come up to the mic, introduce yourself, and let the folks know who you are here.
Good afternoon, everybody. As you said, my name is Bill Winklereed. I'm general manager at Mountaineer. Started there about 4 months ago. Been in the industry almost 28 years. Was in the area previously. I was in Pittsburgh. I had opened the Rivers in 2009. Started to work for the MTR corporate office. When the ERI took over, they shipped me down to Shreveport, Louisiana. Fortunate enough to bring me back to the real world here in 4 months ago. Get out of Louisiana, but I look forward to working with the Hancock County commissioners, and I look forward to working with the Hancock County businesses and be a good partner, because that's one of the things that El Dorado and the ERI really believe in. The Carranos really believe in working with the community and being part of the community and making ourselves. We are the biggest employer, I believe, in what will still be in the area. So we would really love to pay some back and then be involved with everybody as well.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Thank you, Bill. More than welcome to come anytime. Stop by. If you have any updates, keep us abreast of what's happening. But appreciate you coming in today. Under new business, approval of general county budget revisions for fiscal year 2017-18.
Yes, sir. This is just a quarterly revision to the general fund.
Move to approve.
Discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Under the dog warden, approval of the September 2017 dog warden report.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of September 2017 animal shelter report.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of resignation of Diana Ash from the position of veterinarian technician at the animal shelter effective October 10, 2017.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Requesting approval to advertise for a veterinarian technician and part-time dog warden.
Move to approve.
Discussion? As far as advertising, was this going to be on our website, in the newspaper? Both? Nicole, you're putting it together? And do you have any idea when it'll be publicized so that folks can...
You guys have to just approve the ads.
And you're ready to go with it?
And we're ready to go.
Okay. No further discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the exoneration orders.
Yes, sir. I believe you have 3 of them.
Accept the motion to approve.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of general county bills.
General county bills are $57,358.35. P-card payments for all funds, $35,257.06.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of animal shelter levy fund bills and requisitions.
They're okay to pay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of library levy fund bills and requisitions.
They're okay to pay.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of sheltered workshop levy fund bills and requisitions.
They're okay to pay as well.
Move to approve.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Citizens' remarks. We have Ian Wilson with us today. Ian, if you'd like to come.
Already so soon?
Couldn't wait.
I got great, exciting news.
Hey, will you come to the mic, please?
Yeah, I don't want to, but I will. But before I get to the good news, I just have a question, same as always, for the prosecutor and Mr. Ralph Fletcher. I'd like to know a little bit about crime stats for the month. Maybe overdoses, big and minor drug busts, and especially litter. Any litter citations handed out in the past month? Okay, we'll get back to that. The exciting news I have is the Recycle Center. It turns out we have a recycle center in Hancock County. A lot of people don't know that. We should try to change that. I posted this to Facebook yesterday, just the information, the link to the Recycle Center's Facebook, and I tagged everyone local that I know. And within just a couple of hours, I gave the information and posted a couple nice pictures and a little dot on the map. And in a couple of hours, many people had shared it. Many people asked questions. Many people that maybe didn't know about it now know about this recycling center we have. You just mentioned something about the dog warden position. Facebook. Facebook's a really good tool. I'll get back to that in a moment also. More exciting news, we have a representative on board the litter bandwagon, or the anti-litter bandwagon. I'm really excited to see you, sir, and meet you, and I hope to work with you in the future. You just said maybe the largest employer in the area. I know you have guests and people coming from all over to Hancock County, West Virginia, and these roads are trashed. I'm trying to clean those roads. You can help. You can help a lot. Pat McGeehan, he said every chance he gets, he's going to speak to his constituents and let them know, the employers, the businesses, the people, what we can do about this litter. Whether it's a business cleaning up a little bit, providing garbage cans, outreach. He's also said we're going to speak to the new superintendent of schools and try to get some programs in the schools. I've been talking to the media, or trying to, a lot of talking, not much back and forth, but we're working on that. It'd be excellent, I think, to have like just a valley-wide media blitz. When if someone gets on TV, we're in the schools, we're on TV, we're in the newspapers, we're letting everybody know that this whole valley, it's not just Hancock County, this whole valley has a problem with litter. And we could get so many more people coming to your casino and every business around here if we just picked up our stuff a little bit better. And there's also, not a lot of people know about this either, but there's a Hancock County abandoned building ordinance. I've got pieces of paper here if you'd like to hand these out. Make copies or contact me. I can be found on Facebook. I'm Ian Wilson. And I filled out one so far. It was with Dollar General in Newell, West Virginia. About a year ago, I cleaned up the parking lot there. I was just disgusted with it. So I went down there and I spent the morning cleaning that parking lot. I filled out one of these forms and I gave it to this gentleman here. And he told me over the phone that they didn't see a problem there. Well, there's a problem there. I just spoke to some people down at Raiders Cafe. They said, oh, check out Newell, Dollar General. I'm in touch with the corporate office and quite a bit. They seem interested in trying to fix the problem. I've got a new one today. This one is for Homer Laughlin China in Newell also. The place is just employee parking. They provide no cans. They provide no signs. Pat McGeehan said he would reach out to them and try to get a program going where the employees can leave their trash on the property, in the cans, in the dumpsters, and not all over the parking lot and not all over our hills and roads. So I'm really happy about that. I'd really like to get the word out on Facebook about everything that we do, the good things and maybe the bad things. Back to Facebook and the sheriff. Mr. Fletcher, Facebook is a wonderful tool. You have 4,000 people following you. The other day, I heard from my neighbor there was a guy on the loose, maybe a bad guy with a gun. And she said some Facebook friends contacted her that said there was a person in the loose, look out, be on the lookout. And she texted me that information, and I checked your webpage, your Facebook. And the last update was, I believe, April 28th about the K9 body armor vest. I checked out Jefferson County, Ohio. This man, I mean, he loves his picture on the camera, and a lot of people do not have respect for this man, but he uses Facebook very well. I mean, just this morning he made a post about the crime stats, who was arrested and what the charges were. It would be great to know if I got a bad guy in my neighborhood, I get a little pop-up, an alert that comes on Facebook and says, be on the lookout. Or if you need help with anything, or just people, it's a two-way street, it's communication. You've got 4,000 people following you. Just maybe a girl and a secretary or some kid in the school, like a cadet program, get in the schools and get some kids involved. But April 28th, we could use that information to help each other, to fight crime, to clean up, to keep the bad guys over the river, out of here. And on that, I just want to thank you and the Weirton PD, because I've heard from quite a few people recently that you guys do an excellent job of keeping the bad guys out of here. And I thank you. I think everybody thanks you. And if you get on Facebook, we'll help you. That's it. I really appreciate all of y'all. And no matter what it is, I would like to share it with each other. Post, tag, everything else. I mean, Facebook, use it. Mr. New Mountaineer Casino guy, I look forward to speaking to you. I'm done. But yeah, some crime stats would be nice, Ralph. And Mr. Prosecutor, thank you.
Thank you. Karen, for the good of the order,
Nothing.
any further business today?
No, sir.
Mr. Lucas?
Nothing today.
Mr. Vitus?
Nothing today.
Nicole? Shelter? Any news? Tracy? 911?
I had given each of you our quarterly report for the 911 Center, and that includes our EMD for the months of July, August, and September. Our average is 97.8% for our telecommunicators and how well they are dispatching our calls for the EMD. The total number of ambulance calls that we had for July, August, and September was 844. And our total number of 911 calls, admin calls, and radio transmissions are 911 calls, 5,454 calls, administrative calls, 19,306, and our radio transmissions for the 3 months is 308,375. So we're pretty busy up there at the 911 Center. And does anybody have any questions? Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Carol, Extension Office?
Just to remind you that we are starting our new 4-H club tonight up in Newell, which is very exciting at the Newell Volunteer Fire Department. We're hoping that that is going to be a club that it's going to be for folks who are just right there in downtown, make it walkable and very accessible. I have been asked by WVU to attend a training for a program called Life Skills. It is an evidence-based substance abuse prevention program that is nationally recognized through different, whether through SAMHSA, Department of Ed, and those kinds of places. I've been asked to attend that training up in New York at the beginning of next month. That'll, of course, be on WVU's dime, not on Hancock County dime, just making sure everybody knows that. But then I will be then available to help the different school systems, not just here in Hancock County, but in other counties, to be able to implement that program. I was asked to do that for WVU simply because of my background in substance abuse prevention, still carrying that certification in substance abuse prevention. And now with the new law going into effect in 2019 that is, again, requiring substance abuse prevention in all the schools, we wanted to make sure with WVU that we were able to be on the forefront of that, to be able to help provide that technical assistance and that training. While there will be charges for materials, there won't be charges then for my time. It will be part of the service then that we provide. So I am very excited to be a part of that training, to be able to use that. It's a fantastic program. I've taught it myself before, and I plan to continue to use that. Tracy didn't give herself any credit. Yesterday, she and I did a program for the Youth Leadership Weirton program, helping our youth. They're all sophomores in high school. It goes along with some of the workforce preparation for the future, taking a look at their own personality styles, how that works within groups, how that can impact career choices, and leading to their own personal mission and vision statements. So we'll be back with them in December doing a program on ethical decision making as part of that workforce prep program as well. And we do that in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce, which is a lot of fun to do. Finally, I have here in my hands some jerky sticks. Our teen leaders are selling them. They're just $1 a piece. Multiple flavors here: sweet maple bacon, sweet barbecue, ghost fire, hot Cajun, some different things. It'll be from the simple to the clean out your nose kind of category. Those are not my favorite flavors. They're only $1 a piece. They're for our kids. They're raising some money for things like camp scholarships or other activities that they may do. So if anyone is interested, I have some with me now, or they can just come on over and see us at the Extension office. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck with your.
Mr. Wright,
Everything's fine. Good.
Sheriff,
Nothing today.
Mr. Foley,
Nothing.
Commissioner Cowie.
Just returned from a meeting that we had for the Hancock County Schools Advisory, first one they'd put together, and we had a very good turnout over there, both businesses and the principals, things like that, and just really looking forward to where the county is going to go with the schools and that, with the outreach and that toward the people in the community, helping to make this a better place now. I think I'm very excited about the way things are going.
Good. Commissioner Barnaby.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to welcome Mr. Winkle Reed to Mountaineer Park. I'm a little bit familiar with him from other places, and I think he'll be a big asset to us. It's a great community, and I see you fitting in. Great guy sitting next to you there. So hope we can continue to keep Mountaineer moving. And then Diana Ash, I'd like to wish her well in her future endeavors. Diana jumped on board July 1 last year and really, I believe, helped us out to get this animal shelter going back to where it needed to be. So I wish her well where she's at, and I hope that you get a good replacement and we can continue to move forward like we have been. Okay? That's it.
I'd also like to wish Diana well in her new endeavor. She certainly was an asset to the animal shelter, and appreciate what she's done. Will, how long have you been at Mountaineer now?
Just over 20 years.
20 years. Seasoned veteran. Well, welcome here as well today. Thank you. The only thing I'd like to mention is on the 28th of October, there will be trunk or treat at Tomlinson Run State Park. It's normally a big turnout, a lot of kids there that day, so if y'all have an opportunity to show up that day or stop by, I'm sure folks will appreciate that. The only other mention is that on November 10th, we will be closed. Our next meeting will be on November the 2nd. That's all that I have to report today. If we have no further business, I'll accept a motion that we adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
We are adjourned. Thank you.